How you doing? Look, real quick, show you how you can do some light editing and using loops to create an instrumental music bed from a regular song that has vocals and lyrics. Um, Something that you can use to create a 30-second spot, 60-second spot, or just have an instrumental bed that will play underneath your voice during a stop set or a segment of your show. Because you don't need and don't want vocals from a song to compete with your voice or anyone else's voice in a production. Now, I like to use Audacity for this particular job. You can use Adobe Audition if you'd like, but Audacity, for my money, is a lot more efficient in doing what it is that we're trying to do here. So from an external drive, I can grab any MP3 and drop it in. In this case, it's Tony Basil's Mickey. Once you put it in, you see the waveform for the entire song. But let's get in a little closer. With this magnifying glass here, we can get into a lot more detail at the beginning of the song. And as always, we can hit the space bar for playback, start and stop with the playback. Now, that was only a couple of seconds for that instrumental before the vocals kicked in, but all I need is a 4 count. If you know anything about music, most music that we listen to is timed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So that's what I'm looking for here. I'm going to get rid of this little empty spot there, and in the waveform you can see the beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3. So the vocals start there. So I'm going to, in fact, let's get in a little closer even. And with the kiss, the beginning of that downbeat on the 1, I'm going to highlight and not giving any space at all. I'm going to kiss the beginning of that downbeat on the 1 and the beginning of the downbeat for the next 1. Let's see what it sounds like. All right, that sounded like it should be pretty close. So I'm going to do a Command C to copy this, just like a Word document or something. You can copy and paste. I'm going to go up to the top to tracks, click on add new and add a new stereo track. And just like with a regular copy and paste, I'm going to do a Command V to paste. And I'm going to do it again because I can do it as many times as I need. And from here, I'm going to mute the original song so it won't play both at the same time. Turn my cursor into this arrow so I can move them and have them kiss together there. And then see what it sounds like when you put them together. And this is what I'm listening for here. Did it sound like it was continuous without any kind of hiccup? And it did. So with that, I've doubled the length of that quick 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to turn these 2 small tracks into one by just clicking on the line that joins them. So now it is 1 track, and I'm going to double click on it. And again, do a Command C. And do a copy paste and paste it there. And I'm going to paste it again and again. And using the arrow, put them together so that they snap, because I don't want any space between them. And as always, I'm going to give it a listen. You get it. Get rid of these lines to make this one track. In fact, I don't need the original song anymore because I'm just doing a simple loop of that beat. In fact, let me paste it one more time so I can get a good 30 seconds, right? I want 30 seconds of just that beat. At the 30-second mark, come on, work with me now. I'll use my arrow keys to make a small adjustment. I'm going to cut it off at 30 seconds, highlight everything past 30 seconds and delete. And for the last 4 seconds, I'm going to have it fade out. Remember, the longer you have this highlight, the slower it's going to fade out. So I go up to Effect and choose Fade Out. So the last few seconds, the last several seconds will sound like this. And from there, I can do, 25 seconds, 27 seconds of voiceover for whatever my production is going to be. Have a nice mix in there using a simple loop. Very simple. You have an instrumental music bed.